Okay guys, it's your boy CSB back. We've had some devastating news about Johnny Gaudreau deciding to join the Columbus Blue Jackets. Kind of a move that shocked the hockey world. But it got me kind of thinking, what do the Flames do now without Johnny Gaudreau? There are a couple options still left in free agency, namely the big one would be Nazem Kadri. We're gonna see if we can get him on the team here and then sim through an entire season just to see what a season without Johnny Gaudreau would look like. Let's get into it. Now, as a little bit of a refresher, just what the team looked like before the season ended, we had Lindholm, Chuck E. Cheese, and Johnny on that top line. And then we've got Backlund, Toffoli, Mangiapane on the second line, Yarncroke, Dubé, and Coleman on the third line. And then bringing up the fourth line, we've got Lewis, Ritchie, and my main man, Lucic. On defense, we've got Hanifin and Anderson on that top line, Shillington and Tanev on the second. Tanev kind of can go either or. And then we've got Zadorov and Goodbranson on the third line. Obviously, our big moves are going to be Goodbranson and Johnny Gaudreau are going to move to Columbus. Okay, so now we are in the re-sign phase. So these are all of our players that need contracts. Obviously, we're going to let Johnny Gaudreau walk. That leaves us with a lot of money left over. We'll try to offer him what we were going to offer Johnny, 10.5. We'll see what he says to that one. Nikita Zadorov did have a contract. I know that for sure. 375. Mike Stone I would bring back, I liked him in the playoffs. Eric Branson obviously walks. Ritchie we could bring back. I think all these guys signed. I'm not sure what they signed for, but we'll just go with that. So who still needs a contract? We still need Chuck E. Cheese. Okay, there we go. Chuck E. Cheese is back. So that's going to basically be the face of the franchise now for a long time. And that's what I would want to do if I was the GM, is I would, now that Gaudreau is gone, you're going to want to make Kachuk the face of the franchise. We're going to give him the see what he can make at the team. Now we can go into free agency. Now the big name that's still left as of today, or the only big name that I could see the Flames putting onto their team, would be Nazem Kadri, now that Gaudreau is gone. So we're going to see Nazem Kadri. Okay, so for the purpose of this video, we're going to assume that Kachuk signs a long-term deal with the Flames now that Gaudreau's out of the picture. And with Gaudreau being out of the picture, we had to pay Kachuk a ton of money in this for him to stay with the franchise long-term. So let's see just what the season would look like if we just had the team today. So we'll skip the free agencies, and we're going to assume that the Flames make no big moves. Okay, assuming that the Flames don't really sign anybody, but they're just sticking with the team that they have right now. They've got Lindholm, Kachuk, Toffoli on the top line, which is okay. It's not terrible, but I don't think we need to panic about losing Johnny Gaudreau. And then we got Backlund, Mangiapane, and maybe either Coleman, or if he's healthy, Sean Monahan playing on the second line. And then we got Blake Coleman, Sean Monahan, Kelly Yarncroke playing on the third line. This might have to switch, and Ruzicka might have to come up along. And I think Ruzicka and this Tulola could probably swap, but we'll just leave it in there because the game likes it. But that's your offensive core for the Calgary Flames this upcoming season, assuming that they don't sign anybody in the free agency this year. And then for defense, we've got Noah Hanifin, Anderson, Shillington, Tanev, Zadorov, and Mike Stone. Mike Stone moves into that third spot with Goodbranson gone, which I don't mind Mike Stone coming up, because I thought he played really great in the playoffs. He adds a little bit of a shot power to the power play, so I'm excited to see what he can do this year. And then obviously your goalies are still going to be Jacob Markstrom and Dan Vladar. So let's see just out of pure curiosity, we're going to see what the Flames can do this year. So we're going to give Tkachuk the C, Chuck the captain, and Backlund the alternate. Done. And then we're going to sim the season up until about April. Our first month, it looks like the Flames are doing not bad without the scoring potential of Johnny Gaudreau, the 115-point guy. 4-2-1 starting off the season is not terrible for sure. Or the preseason. And then we're going to head into the regular season. Looks like they're gonna be about even of October. 4-4-1, 5-4-1, so they're about even. 5-5-1. They're gonna sit around that 500 mark, it looks like. Heading into January, we're gonna be 17-17-3, 18-17-3. We are going to be not in a playoff spot, just in 6th. So it's looking like the scoring capability of Gaudreau was fairly important, the setup guy for Lindholm and Tkachuk. So maybe the Flames need to look at getting another playmaker. 22, 25, and 3. So we're slightly below 500, which is not great. So what do the Flames look like after losing Johnny Gaudreau? According to NHL 22, they're going to finish 39, 37, and 6. And that's going to leave us in 7th place. So I guess we better have some picks this year. It doesn't even look like we're going to have even a chance of fighting for a playoff spot, because we are going to finish around 10 points back of playoff spot, which is not hot for the Calgary Flames. No! But there you guys have it. That's what the Calgary Flames are going to look like without Johnny Gaudreau this season. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think the Flames should do to keep us from falling into obscurity and another rebuild. It's really unfortunate that Johnny Gaudreau had to part ways with us, but it is what it is, and we just have to move on and find other ways to win without Johnny Hockey. If you guys like this video, or if you want for me to continue doing these types of videos, push a like, make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you next time.